We didn't play that record because Ricky's on, but...
I am a sweet sugar dumpling,
He really is. We're going to chat to you after the news. We've got to go to the news now.
Yeah.
OK, hang on. 88 to 91 FM, this is Radio 2 from the BBC. Great single. That was a great single.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? What's wrong
But
with you,
it's great, honestly. It's like he was in the middle of a rant slagging off a celebrity which I'd never name, and then it goes, yeah, da, 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 da. What a wonderful single on Radio 2, 88 to 91 FM. I'm Jonathan Ross, with me, Andy.
It's one of the few places where my state of bipolarism comes in handy.
We're joined by, you've seen him in The Office, and he's got a new DVD out, Ricky Gervais.
OK, let me read you some of the notes I've been given here about Ricky Gervais.
Oh, well, don't. I don't write those. It's what's that, the press release or something?
What's wrong with you? Calm yourself down.
What is
Gervais.
it?
Calm down a bit.
I had him take off one.
Just calm down. Chill.
Go
Take
on.
a chill pill.
Go on.
All right. It says, The Office Series 2 is out on DVD.
Yeah.
Ricky plays the part of David Brent, the pompous middle manager who thinks he's the funniest man alive.
Yeah.
It is a mockumentary-style comedy set in the paper merchants in the dreary community town of Slough.
This is the World Service.
It's nice to know.
Anyway, look, I'm on here because this is national. I've got a show to shoot off to, which is
Yeah.
local. But I just want to... people have been emailing me,
Yes.
friends and that.
Yes.
My email's down. So that's why I'm not back to you. My computer's being fixed.
Good. All right, so
so
okay.
just, I didn't want people to think...
And that email address is...
No, well, we won't do that.
Well, I think now we should give that out.
And
maybe.
also, I've come on here tonight to feel a bit better, because I was worried that my show on XFM 104.9, 1 till 3 Saturdays, was a bit of a shambles.
Yeah.
But just seeing Jonathan try and stumble through that quiz, it was like a wounded Max Bygraves towards the end. Do you know what I mean?
Now, is that
He
my
didn't
fault?
know what was going
Is that my
on.
fault,
He
or
was
is that the quiz's fault?
Well, I think Andy's put a bit of work into that.
Oh.
Or you're going to drop him from this show as well.
yeah.
When it do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When it comes to it, when an executive goes, you know what, Jonathan? You know, it's more money for you. Yeah, get rid of him.
Yeah. you know, if it had been that clear-cut a decision, he'd never have been on in the first place. What are you thinking?
No, I am here. You're talking about me. I am here.
Does he take sugar?
Thanks for that.
I'll work
It's
with you.
very
I'll
kind
work with
of
you, Andy.
Yeah.
I'll work with you. Not on these wages, though.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, he knows what you get.
Yeah, you get. I'm not going to give away how much we all get, but I know for a fact that Andy gets twice as much as me for the show, and Jonathan gets 20 times as much as me.
Yeah, but it's earned.
So how can you hold your head up and go? I can walk away from that show thinking, well, it was a shambles.
As a friend,
but I didn't.
As a friend of Ricky's, I do say to him sometimes, I caught the radio show, it was good. It's not good. It's not any good, and I think really time for a bit of tough love. I think people know that, and
It's not. How much? I like the fact that you even call it a radio show. I don't think it's a radio show.
How much longer do you expect to coast on the goodwill of the British public?
Well, it's not the British public, is it? It's about 800 sort of mentalists.
You're like Hancock heading for his last unsuccessful series in Australia.
Can you say cock on the radio?
I think you can.
Okay.
You
as
know
long as it's preceded by hand.
Before we talk about Animals, it's out on DVD, which is Ricky's brilliant stand-up
Yeah, let's
comedy.
get Animals. The Office DVD is out for Christmas as well.
Office 2, we should point out.
Office 2, yeah, and the script book as well. That's better than Gold, Frankincense and Myrrh, isn't it? So just get those three.
Really?
And
You
you're
get
laughing.
those three, that's all your family taken care of?
I love that in the quiz when you said, Joseph, Jesus' father. Well, on Earth anyway.
Well, that's
what,
true.
you're fed up to offend his biological...
No, because it was such an ill-worded question. It just said, who was Joseph, the patron saint of either? What Joseph? Who are we talking about?
It's a Christmas quiz, isn't it?
I know, but it could have been... There were lots of other Josephs knocking around.
What do you think he meant? The shoe shop? What are you
What about
talking
if it was Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's abusive father?
Well, that's libelous.
The patron saint... No, it's not.
That
It's
is
been,
libelous.
No, it's not. It's been stated.
Has it?
He took the belt to the boys.
But if it is libelous, then just where do they want to?
Well,
to
it's not
complain?
libelous.
No, but if they want to complain, if you're saying Michael Jackson's father is...
AndyDavies.com. Have you got a website?
No.
Okay. So I'm excited about those things coming out for you because I know that they'll do well for you. Mm-hmm. I'm pleased to have a record of them.
You've got enough money. You don't want any more money.
I'm really pleased to have The Office 2 on DVD because the extras on it are fantastic.
You're on them.
Yeah.
You end the whole thing. You're a little callback.
Well, I'm not really on it.
No, but it's a little
you
clip from
showing how little regard you have for me, essentially.
No, not for you.
Yes, it is.
No, it's a lovely little joke.
Let's explain to the ladies and gentlemen what that is, and so they can work out for themselves whether or not it's showing me you being scornful.
We went to that thing that was the best...
TV's greatest moments.
We went to the first one, Michael Parkinson. Rather like you, Andy, he shunted Michael Parkinson aside and took over from him. Like he did Barry Norman as well.
Wait for the young green roots coming through.
I can honestly say that I've got to where I am without treading on toes, without shafting people, without taking the Queen's shilling, do you know what I mean? And Whereas Ross, a bit ruthless. He's got a lovely on-screen persona when he hands out kittens left, right, and centre. But deep down, he's rather like
Don't get in my way. That's all I'm
a
saying.
Nazi officer.
You'll find me.
who likes fine wine.
Papers, please. You'll often find me with 9 items in the 8 items or less queue. I don't mind saying that I will take advantage of the system whenever possible.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. We were talking about the DVD.
Oh yeah, and we couldn't. They wanted us to appear to accept the best moment in a sitcom. It was the Keith appraisal thing, and
it would have been a big moment of the show.
And I said I
for me, it would
couldn't
have been
do
lovely.
it. So what I did was I filmed it on the telly, Jonathan saying Ricky couldn't be here, and then it cuts to me on the couch
Having a beer, drinking a can of beer, not even in a glass. He's drinking it just like the Reading oik he is, drinking it from a can, a lukewarm can of beer, and he's watching it and he goes, cheers. And I'm out working. Now, if that isn't scornful and disrespectful of a friend, I don't know what it is.
But I did a little message, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh.
rubbish. Couldn't be bothered to turn up, which I kind of don't blame you sometimes, because you must get invited out a lot these days.
Yeah, I think the people have stopped now.
You think so?
You know, they can't get through on email. That's why I haven't returned the emails, everybody.
Yeah, it's down.
Thanks.
And the email address again was?
A little virus.
Ricky is also, though, this is what's really exciting, though. I mean, they're nice. They're nice things if you want to purchase and own. But the Office Christmas specials, the two, the one in which you win the lottery and go off with, I believe, with Rodders to
Spain
to live.
Yeah. And foil a bank robbery, don't forget.
Yeah. I can't wait to see him, though, really. I genuinely
But
can't.
we've left it open because even though Brent dies at the end,
Yeah.
we're thinking of him coming back as a ghost.
That'd be great.
And he solves crime, which is, I don't want to give too much away. If you want to know the plot, then read the Daily Mail.
Now,
Or
what
no, the
happened
Sunday
there?
Mail, wasn't
what
it?
happened to the script here? Because the script went AWOL, didn't it?
Yeah, well, apparently it was posted to the wrong address, and the woman, I think, thought, well, it's not for me, but I'll read it anyway.
If I
and sell it
receive-
to the highest bidder.
If I receive something in the post that isn't for me, I don't open it, do you?
No, I
I don't
don't
open it.
know.
I write not of this address on and put it back in the post office.
I don't know really not the BBC are looking into it because the BBC are furious
Yeah,
because
well,
they
they
want
made a mistake,
want
of
the
course.
they want to give the money back and they want the scripts back. And
So
everything.
she then sold the script, which didn't belong to her,
Apparently, yeah.
wasn't addressed to her. Surely she's broken several laws.
I'd have
like that.
thought so. Well, that's what the BBC are looking into, but I mean, I'm sort of keeping out of it. So
And you would think a newspaper. Why would a newspaper want to buy that and blow, a popular show in advance? Why would you want to do that?
I don't know really.
Strange, isn't it?
I don't-
And what did they write? What did the woman write about it? What did she say when asked?
They sort of like said what was happening in it, and they even got that wrong. They had the script and they got some bits wrong, which was brilliant.
Well, maybe they didn't want to read it to spoil it for themselves.
Yeah, well, they
didn't
didn't spoil. They didn't entirely spoil it. Actually,
Good,
to be
okay.
fair to them, but anyway, they spoiled it enough. And there's a quote from her. She was going. It was something like, "I'm worried people will blame me for this leak." Well, yeah, there's a good chance of it.
Yeah,
You are instrumental in it.
You opened it, you sold it to someone.
Yeah, exactly.
She did sell it, she didn't just give it.
Yeah.
Do you know what she got for them?
No, I don't know.
You don't know what the going
I
rate
mean,
is?
nothing what you're on, but I mean, to a working class
see,
woman like her, it probably means a lot.
You keep saying that, but you know full well this is virtually charity work for me. Doing this show.
What?
Me coming and do this show every week is the equivalent of when Noel Edmonds used to visit Christmas hospital wards.
That's nice, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a nice thing.
Yeah.
That's what you and I should do this year. Let's go to a ward.
And the thing is, the difference is that with them and Andy is that Andy gets paid cash, not just a truck or a trip to Disneyland.
Can I play this record?
Let's play a record with Jets of Office.
I'll work with you, Andy.
The Strokes. They are playing tonight at Alexandra Palace here in London. I'm not sure whether they're playing up and down the country after that, but they're staying at Ali Pally. What are you laughing at? This is good DJing.
It is good. It
You
is.
learn from this.
No, I know. But I sometimes think that I should do it, but I start and then it all falls down within about 30 seconds.
I just feel you should tell people what's going on if you know. You should
No, it's
share
good. Well, we had a
information.
serious conversation in the break, which is
What are we talking
rare.
about? I've instantly forgotten.
We're talking about John Lydon's career.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, very
And,
interesting.
yeah.
Ricky Gervais's career has gone from strength to strength. That's a good link, you see, what I did there. But after The Office, what next for Ricky? That's what everyone's wondering.
I remember the first time I ever met you was here.
Mm-hmm.
I came in and you went, Mr. Gervais, never liked your work, never liked it, but you're growing on me.
Didn't like him much before The Office, like most of the country. It's true, though,
You
isn't it?
always take the populist
But
way,
it's
don't
true.
you? You
Yeah,
always
I
stick
do.
in that
I'm not-
in that throng like a sheep,
Yeah,
don't
I'm-
you?
Bah.
Come on, say some of the things you say off air about the celebrities you have on your show. Come on.
I'm actually probably about as close to an honest celebrity as you'll get.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, it's true.
You carry it very well.
To carry it very well.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you bounce down the street
Right.
dressed like Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen, just throwing away cash.
Can you
And-
imagine what he would dress like if he was gay?
Look at you with your hand on your hip. Look at that. Have we got webcam here? Look at this fop.
Have we got webcam here?
We have got webcam. We don't have it on.
What's funny about that?
We just sound so showbiz. Have we got webcam here? So that you're calling shots. Oh, you've changed your face.
Have I?
Why are you rubbing your belly like that? What's that? It's a kind of comfort thing for you, isn't it? You rub
I'm
your belly.
itching because you've got nits.
Yeah, I'm going to give you nits before you
It's
go.
a hot. Oh.
My Christmas gift to you. I'm going to give
He
you
was
a
actually
hat.
trying to
That'll
rub
have
his
nits in it.
hair on me.
That's an
Like a
amazing thing to
goat. It was butting my leg like a goat.
It's because I love
That's
you.
what we do when we see each other, isn't it?
Yeah, we butt each other's heads together.
And lick the salt off each other's legs.
Like puppies.
Yeah, yeah.
Ricky, what are you doing after the office, though? Everyone wants
I
to
don't know.
Don't
We're
avoid
gonna-
the question. What are you doing after the
I
office?
want to do
What's
another
next?
live show. I'm working on another live show.
Politics.
Yeah.
That's a good idea for a subject. Why don't you run with that one?
Yeah, okay, I'll
I'll
do
give
that.
you, that's from me to you. That's an
Thanks
idea.
very much.
Okay.
Well, we've got some of our ideas we wanted to do, haven't we?
Yeah, we want to do an album like a Derek and Clive album, don't we?
Yeah, and we want to do some live stuff.
If we were to do
Wiki
that,
and
though-
Wassy unrehearsed.
That's a good idea for a show.
Yeah, we thought we looked at the format, Frank Skinner and David Baddiel, and we thought theirs is unplanned. We thought, wow, why don't we plan it but not rehearse it?
Yeah, that's good.
That's
That's
good.
clever. That.
So we know what we're going to talk about, so we get it tight,
yeah.
you know. But we don't ever rehearse it. We just know what we're going to talk about.
We'd get in terrible trouble, though, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'd just hand in our P45s halfway through the theatre run.
The terrible thing is, when we start talking to each other, we are like children in that we try and top each other.
Yeah, exactly.
And see who can be the most unpleasant.
Yeah.
And of course, because we're quite unpleasant human beings to start with,
We start where most people finish.
It goes to a realm that most people wouldn't choose to visit.
But it's all lovely, really, isn't it? And we love the world, and we're in awe of the world, and we like.
I actually do love the world.
So do I.
We are
Love it,
good,
yeah.
good people, unlike Andy.
Why have you? Hold
Yeah,
on a
but
minute.
Andy's been hurt too many times. He's been crushed by people more successful than him, just treading on him, using
I
him
have.
as some sort of.
That's true.
But and then burning that bridge behind him and
He's
throwing
angry.
him a few scraps.
But he burns his own bridges.
I
Remember
don't
what
burn my
Nietzsche
own
said?
bridges.
Nietzsche said, people grow stronger on what you leave behind.
Yeah.
So with the scraps you're giving him, he's going to build up, and soon he's going to be number one in the country.
He also said a day that goes by that you don't dance is a wasted day. So what did he know? And where does that leave people in wheelchairs, eh? He didn't think about that, did he?
What do you mean?
Well, they can't have a dance, can they, often? Well, that one on the BBC One Trails can, but most of them don't like a dance. So Nietzsche was out on his own there. What are you doing now?
Yeah.
You see what I mean about us getting into trouble? This is exactly it. And he isn't the bitter, angry soul that you might think. We should make this clear.
Andy, he goes on about tennis all the time? But I know for a fact you beat him regularly. I always
I've
beat
beaten him for a while.
Hold on a
Really?
second. I just want to draw attention to something. When I said Andy isn't the bitter, angry soul, I looked out there and I saw Fiona and Chrissy have a look at each other in a very knowing manner.
Oh, and he's bringing them into it. That is just what a bully. I bet you and all your brothers used to be the North London Grammar School bullies, didn't you? I bet you used to go around poking people.
I was
Yeah.
I was bullied at school.
How many of your family are in television as well? Because I met a sister-in-law yesterday when I was on Richard and Judy.
Don't start.
Amanda, is it?
Yeah.
Right. Which one's that?
She's a sister-in-law.
Yeah, but
She's married to my brother Simon.
But it's like it's got to sort of like Ross by marriage
Well, just
now.
because all your
It's like-
family are rag and bone merchants,
Yeah, but it's
don't
like
knock
it's
me for
some
mine
sort
having
of
bettered themselves.
entertainment nail bomb. It's sort of like your mother just let it go in the 60s, and now there's this Rosses shooting up everywhere. One came up to me in the street, went, "I'm Jonathan's brother." Went, "All right, I've met about 9 of them."
Well, you don't know if it was my brother.
How many have you got?
Was that the Sikh one?
I don't know. How many have you got?
5 brothers.
Yeah.
1 sister.
And are they all taking over to... You're like the grades. Do you know what I mean?
Do an impersonation of Lou Gradfus.
I don't do anything.
You do impersonation.
Jonathan, you're very fine.
There you go.
I like me doing it. I'll tell you what, lose that schmuck, Andy. He's useless.
We're
Drop
clinging
him.
on by our nails.
Yeah, I'm playing a record.
still being
At least
on
I
air.
can play the records.
You do more than that. David Bowie and Freddie Mercury there.
Yeah.
Well, I never liked that when it came out, and I kind of liked it, but I didn't want to like it because I thought David shouldn't be
With
lowering
Queen.
his standards and working with Queen.
So did I,
Which
but
was
now-
weird because Queen I now like. Queen.
Well, I always liked early Queen. I just didn't like 80s Queen. But that was one of the highlights of this show.
So you went to see the big Bowie gig in town here?
The gig of the decade so far.
I couldn't go
it
and
was
see it.
amazing.
Really good?
And that one was just a spine chilling. Gail Dorsey doing the Freddie Mercury part. It was absolutely brilliant. So we've got a little quiz here, haven't we? Now you think Freddie Mercury was part Asian? I think he was part African.
Yeah,
'cause
Freddie Mercury. I think his family were from the Asian subcontinent. I think
I
they were
thought
like,
I thought it was Zanzibar or something.
I think they were from India. In fact, I'm not sure, but but you think
Where is he
African.
from? Zanzibar. What's that? Is that sort of North
Well,
Africa?
someone will
Turkey
hopefully,
way?
if we have any listeners left out there,
Could they do it now? Because I want to know before I go. Can't they phone
possibly-
in now?
Well, someone will email in. Don't get bossy.
Well, come on, hurry up. I've got to go. I've got a show to do on XFM
You
104.9.
see how he's changed since he's got
XFM 104.9, Office DVD Animals Christmas Special.
How many-
I beat Jonathan at tennis. Yes.
He's from
I think I've done
Zanzibar.
everything I wanted to say.
How many people do you have listening to XFM, do you think?
It wouldn't fill Wembley.
I mean, it used to be
What have you
more.
got? About 3 million, haven't you?
We've got about 3.5 million.
This is incredible. And Steve
Hold
Wright.
it, why is that incredible? What's incredible about that? It's
But that
perfectly
number,
understandable.
your responsibility to that many people listening.
that's why I'm a
to
responsible
the
broadcaster.
absolute twaddle you come out with.
Good heavens
for,
above.
For
Good heavens
money
above.
that most people earn in a year.
Oh, that's not true.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. No, it's not.
Isn't it? Well, you can't believe that, can you?
Well, I like
How
to
much
think
is a
not.
pint of milk?
Look, I get 100,000
How much is a pint of milk?
per show, okay? That's
How much is a
not
pint
lot
of milk? What is it to go on the tube?
I don't know.
Nor do I.
It's Zanzibar.
Andy,
No
how much
idea.
did it go on the tube?
It's, well, £2 is about, it's about £2 now. I think.
Yeah, that's a weird question because it's like you can go different journeys. It's not like one price for.
It's £2 if you go from
Okay,
a
so
zone
hold it.
2 into a zone 1.
Never mind that. Zanzibar, you think?
Yeah, it's Zanzibar. Just-
Where is
He was
Zanzibar?
from Zanzibar.
It's North Africa.
Oh, well, so on.
That's
Who's
what
right
I
out
said.
of Jonathan Ross and
That's
Ricky
what I
Gervais then?
said.
Who's right then?
That's what I said.
It's Andy, as an impartial.
You're right and you're wrong.
Yeah, it's radio. You can't point.
All right.
Say the names.
You see, hold on a second. Now you see what I have to
Yeah,
say.
no, sorry, yeah. You're an idiot, Andy.
No, it's not. No, that's unkind. Now I'm defending
Ricky,
you.
you're right. Jonathan, you're wrong. You've got to go.
See you later.
He
You're
has got to
sending
go.
him off now
No, he's got to go, hasn't
because
he?
he called
Yeah,
you,
I've got to go.
because he called you an idiot.
No, he's got to
No,
go.
I was
He's got
joking
to go on
anyway.
the
Why have you
radio.
got to go?
XFM 104.9. I've got a show on there.
I wouldn't bother. Why bother? You've got
Because
3
it
million
actually
people
does
listening
count
here.
as charitable status, because the people who work there, without, invariably are
Disadvantaged.
drug users,
Yeah, XFM.
alcoholics.
That would be it. And just by working in the building, I believe you get sores.
I get some sort of tax relief.
Before you go, come over. I want to rub my hair on you.
No.
Let me give you a nip.
I love the fact that you dress up for radio.
Don't say that.
That's professional, though, isn't
Hold on.
it?
I'm not dressed up.
You
for
look
radio.
good, you feel good.
This is how I dress.
How am I dressed, Jonathan? What do
You're
you think?
dressed like a bin man on a very bad day. Nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, you're putting bin men would be ashamed to be seen with you. Because also, okay, joking aside, you are dressed a bit like a tramp. But on that T-shirt you got today,
Yeah.
there's like hairs.
I've
and
got a
some
cat.
Sort of
You gave
stain.
me it.
Yeah, but there's stains on it as well.
That cat's brilliant, by the way.
The cat's lovely.
Absolutely brilliant. I can't get enough of it. It makes me laugh.
You know, I didn't give it to you. I just loaned it. You know,
Really? Well, I've got to give it
it's
back.
not- yeah, I need it back by Christmas. The kids are missing it already.
Really?
Yeah,
That's terrible.
When's the cat coming back?
Like a pet library.
Now he's had it
A pet
declawed and
library.
everything.
What a great idea for people who live in sort of high. A pet right comes round. You keep a pet for a couple of hours. Give it back.
Well, you know, in Japan,
Yeah.
you can go to places which are just like little lunchtime in block of flats. Sometimes they have office buildings. They have a place where you can go upstairs and just stroke a dog for now.
That's brilliant.
Go back to work.
What do you mean, stroke a dog?
But what do you think I mean? I mean stroke a dog. I don't mean it's not a euphemism. It's like
Right.
you can go upstairs. They have dogs upstairs and they have a separate wing for cats. You can go up and you can sit with the pet for a while. De-stresses you and then you go back to the office.
Good idea.
Great idea.
It's a brilliant idea, isn't it?
Yeah, great idea.
Why don't they have a day off instead?
Don't be like that.
They don't take their holiday,
They're
apparently.
Japanese. They're not allowed a day off.
They don't take their holiday.
Onegaishimasu.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
Mr.
Merry
Lawrence.
Christmas, everyone.
Ricky just did a face which can only be described as appalling.
Yeah.
What was that meant to be? Was that Mick Jagger? Oi! Nick!
I'm going.